Yeah, this really, really aggravates me. You see that 6666 there? People send me this in my family of the James Webb Space Telescope talking about, see, man, outer space is real. One second, let me mute this garbage. Probably play it backwards, it's satanic. You see this garbage? I don't know if you know, but this is CGI animation. Okay? That is not real. Numbers don't exist in outer space. Okay? They do this garbage, and you people are amazed. They tell us there's thousands of satellites in orbit of the giant spinning space ball Earth. Yet every time it's all this CGI garbage animation. You people love it. Okay? People in my family don't send me this 666 garbage. Okay? All right? Satellites, Lagrange 1, million miles away from Earth. Satellites, Lagrange 2, a million miles away from Earth. And this is the garbage we get? Why ain't this in real time of the real whatever they say is there? I'll tell you why. Because outer space is fake. It cannot be an infinite vacuum universe. And the reason why you don't understand that is because you don't know what a vacuum is. You think it's a vacuum cleaner. Okay? How can a giant spinning space ball spherical Earth be covered in gas and oxygen within an infinite vacuum universe billions of light years across? And the gas and oxygen not go into the available volume of an area void of oxygen billions of light years across? Why does gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the puny vacuum chambers we make at sea level on the ground, where they say gravity has more influence? Yet gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the puny vacuums we make. So you're telling me that a giant spinning ball is covered in 5 layers of gaseous atmosphere right next to an infinite vacuum universe billions of light years across, 10 to the negative 17 torr vacuum? And they can both exist side by side in harmony, not crossing the imaginary line they call the Kármán line? Where gravity is weaker at altitude, they say if you climb a mountain, you weigh less because gravity's less, because the further you go away from sea level or the ground of Earth, gravity lessens. And why do you weigh less at the top of a mountain? People tell me, trying to defend gravity. Well, another 245 miles up from that mountain, gravity would be even weaker. Yet gas and oxygen just don't fill the vacuum of space, existing right next to it, surrounded by it, and within an infinite vacuum universe. And this is the garbage someone in my family just sent me saying, look, outer space is real, man. They just sent a giant telescope and it's whizzing through the infinite vacuum universe. Look, sent me the site, and this is the garbage I see. I tell you, multiple slaps are warranted. Okay, and what's that down there? What is that? Yeah, they got that number every time. 666. And let's see. Where is it? How many fools are watching this? 580 people are being baffled and dazed and dazzled with this garbage. How do they say we have thousands of satellites in orbit of the giant spinning spherical water world space ball Earth? Why aren't they showing it in real time? Real video of whatever they say is there whizzing away from Earth. And why aren't these alleged satellites at Lagrange 1 million miles away from Earth, Lagrange 2 another million miles away, 2 million miles away? This is garbage, okay? This is all nonsense. Gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of a vacuum. At sea level on the ground, where they say gravity has more influence, yet the gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the vacuum chambers we make that are puny compared to the infinite vacuum universe of outer space, billions of light years across, that they say surrounds the Earth and that the Earth is within. Okay, it's 10 to the negative 17 torr infinite vacuum universe. Billions of light years across, the Earth, per any reasonable scale, would be smaller than a grain of sand within an infinite vacuum universe. Okay, now I'm going to repeat myself because no one has answered. All I hear is blah, 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 or you're dumb. They can't give a honest rebuttal. Why does gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the puny vacuum chambers we make at sea level or the ground of Earth, where they say gravity has more influence? So why wouldn't gas and oxygen disperse in all directions like we see it do on the ground of the Earth at sea level, where gravity is stronger, mind you? Why wouldn't it do that 250 miles up, where gravity is weaker? Why wouldn't it fill the volume of an infinite vacuum universe, billions of light years across? Do you know how much available volume that is? You people, these people mock you. You are being mocked by these fake CGI animation of nonsense. All this is simulation. It's a computer program that runs mock simulations, and dummies sitting in front of their computer at NASA get paid thousands of dollars to monitor it, and they swear to Newton because it surely isn't God, or they swear to Einstein it's real. How can this be real? It's not. It's CGI animation, computer generated images. Space Webb. What is it? What do they call it? James Webb Space Telescope through space. Let me back up a little. Boy, that's bright. Scumbags. That's why they took away so you can't see the dislike. Losers. Please, dude, don't send me this garbage again. Not only do you attempt to insult my intelligence, but you smear campaign and insult your own intelligence, thinking this garbage is real. Well, if there's thousands of satellites orbiting the Earth, why are they showing us fake CGI simulation? That's not a telescope, and that's not outer space with lines going through it. Do you understand that? It's not real. Let me see if I can find where they had all this other garbage. That's terrible. So go applaud this nonsense. Do not send me this garbage again. That thing's supposed to be going 17,500 miles an hour. It looks like it's turning clockwise at about 4 or 5 miles an hour. Okay, look, what are you talking about? That thing's not traveling 17,500 miles an hour. Look at that. What's that, supposed to be a comet in the background? Look, oh yeah, fake animation. Look, what a bunch of scumbags. That thing went by 4 times already. More lines in space, yeah. That's animation. Foolish individuals. Now he sent me this other video. Watch this. This really gets me. Look at all these lines. My God, you do know this is CGI animation, right? Scumbags. Okay, now we got these scumbags. They're watching simulations on their screen, and they get paid thousands of dollars to watch simulations that no one could differentiate between something actually occurring and it just being a simulation. Now, oh God, let me mute her because I want to say something that you can verify. All right. First of all, I want to say, let her run her mouth. Her hair is plastered in place. Now, you can go aboard what they call the vomit comet, and the plane flies up and then it does a dive downward, and you can do what they call float, and you can see men and women's hair floating. Each strand is floating in its own direction. Go Google it now. The Vomit Comet, 0G, and you can see people who pay money to go on these airplanes that go straight up and then do like a parabolic arc, and the plane, the nose heads straight for the earth, and they float in the middle. Okay? And you can look at their hair. Her hair is plastered in place. She's a liar, and I would slap her if I ever met her in person. I would call her a coward and a traitor to humanity. And they're both liars. And they've been busted routinely with augmented virtual reality and green screens. Busted wearing harnesses to fake. Did you see that? I caught it. And I'm not even... Watch the microphone when he passes it. Did you see that? There's a bust right there. There's a bust right there. And augmented virtual reality messing up. This is supposed to be live. You see that? Augmented virtual reality, and I wasn't even making a video about it. I'm just watching these cowards with this. What is it? Let's see if it's... Yeah, NASA Live. You see that? 34 watching. 33! Isn't that special? 33, the fake Masonic number they love to use. You're going to always see 33. Yeah, 34 now. Yeah, whatever. And 666, you're always going to see that. Okay, and that was a major mess up. You can watch the editing in these things. They're not live, not all of them. And you can catch them with their cuts. Their editing cuts and mess ups of augmented virtual reality. Look at her hair. Compare it. Look, it's bouncing around. It's all plastered in place. She is a clown, okay? I'm going to try to, right now, I got a few minutes left to make a little more part of this video. Look at her hair, and I'm going to show you a real person who pays money to go up in a plane. They call it the Vomit Comet. And you can see how a woman's hair, they want to see you floating that around. They both can't have a microphone because they want you to see it float. Okay, I found this individual, and you'll notice her hair's not all plastered in place and bouncing around like the other cowardice traitor to humanity female astronaut. You see how the hair is? It doesn't stay plastered in place. Hold on. Let me see if I can find some more of her doing this. Alright, I'm not going to do this all day, but I just get offended. Come on. See, they're really flowing. These are how the effects of floating are. It's not gravity, it's the plane. I'll show you what the plane is doing. It's not gravity. Need I remind you to Google what don't we know about gravity? However, if we are to be honest, we don't know what gravity is in any fundamental way. See, the plane goes up. It goes up, and then it goes down. And when it's going down, you become separate from it. You're not going down. You are going down, but inside, the plane is going down faster than you are. And you rise to like the middle, or You float around, you know, and that's how they call this the vomit comet, okay? But the other woman's hair is plastered in place.
Shift into free fall. That's when you experience zero G. It's a bit like the floating feeling you get when you're on a roller coaster that's zooming over.
Yeah, the plane goes down and your body can't keep up with it. Now you'll notice her hair is not plastered in one position. You see, she's floating. And you see, she's gonna float. Come on, lady. You see, her hair's not all plastered up. Okay? And in one spot. Each strand is individual. It's disgusting what people fall for. This is what they show you. Thousands of satellites in outer space. It's the same thing I was watching. It's supposed to be live. This garbage telescope going to outer space. They got to show the fake curvature that Neil deGrasse Tyson, famous physicist, and Michio Kaku, whatever his name is, say you can't see. At some at a very far height. I forgot what it was exactly, 30, 40, 50, 60 miles, I don't know. But it's all animation. There's supposed to be thousands of satellites in orbit of the Earth. And what are these satellites? What were they showing us in the beginning? Satellites zooming down on the criminal's license plate or finding the assailant. Jason Bourne garbage. Okay? But this is what they got to show you. Some 50 years after they say they went to the moon 6 times. 50 years ago. Fake animation. You do understand that it's not a real rocket. That's not real either. It's all fake CGI, and they want you to believe that cloud in that blackness is an infinite vacuum universe. 10 to the negative 17 torr vacuum. And we know that gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the puny vacuum chambers we make, where they say gravity is stronger on the ground at sea level. And then they try to say, well, why do you weigh less at the top of a mountain 4 miles high? That's because gravity weakens. Okay? And 4 miles up on the top of some high mountain, what about another 245 miles up for 250 miles Kármán line? The line you say that separates the Earth's atmosphere, gaseous atmosphere, from an infinite vacuum universe all around the Earth. The Earth is within an infinite vacuum. And the gas and oxygen just stay on the Earth, where gravity has less influence, 250 miles above the Earth. You people are idiots. That can't be demonstrated on Earth because gas and oxygen always fill the available volume of the puny vacuum chambers we make. You people are indoctrinated. This is fake CGI. They say there's thousands of satellites in orbit of the Earth, but they always show this garbage. You people love it. You people love it. CGI animation. I dare someone to come on my channel and say that's not animation. Yeah, where'd they get the camera that close to it? How's that? What is it, following it? That is fake CGI. It looks like it's going backwards. Look! This is disgusting. Humanity is finished. You have been so thoroughly and systematically dumbed down that they can release Fox and CNN news articles. Science wants to move the Earth, the Sun, and all the planets of the solar system to another region in space to avoid killer asteroids. This is terrible, terrible garbage. You see this? You see that? That's terrible. It's bouncing around because it's plastered with some type of hairspray. Can you not see that? Can you not understand that if she was really falling in space, that her hair would be all over the place? That's why she's not going to move much, because that'll bounce all over the place, all in unison. Look! Look at that up there! Look! She looks like Medusa. Yeah, don't move much, because your hair's... That is so stupid. Look, it's all plastered in place. Isn't that... She's a traitor to humanity, standing there lying like that with Aquanet hairspray plastered all over her hair. Look! Compare it to the other. Go Google all these women on the Vomit Comet and watch what their hair does. That her hair, each strand should be doing its own little thing. Why is it all plastered together like that? Why is that plastered that way and that's plastered that way and that's like that? Why would that be like that? Are there pockets of gravity holding that hair together and holding it all together like that? She has about 150,000 strands of hair. And it's all plastered. People, are you that stupid? Yes, you are, because you don't have the facility, the capability to process this. It would be like a cerebral aneurysm. Look at her. She's a coward. It benefits humanity. You're a scumbag. You are a coward. Fucking... I can't take it.